Hello everybody, it's January 29th and I'm back with the daily devotional. I hope everyone's doing well. I know it's been nice here in Florida. We've been in the 80s, back to short sleeves, but we do have a cold front coming in, so such is life, I guess, right? That's the weather we are in right now. So anyway, the devotional for today is titled Prepare to Meet God. And I do have a scripture. It's found in Exodus 19, 10, and 11, and I will read that before I start the devotional. And I also have a scripture that I will break away from the devotion and read and then get back into it. So, prepare to meet your God. And the Lord told Moses, "Go to the people and consecrate them today and tomorrow. They must wash their clothes and be prepared by the third day. For on the third day, the Lord will come down on Mount Sinai in the sight of all the people." And that's in Exodus 19, 10, and 11. Okay, the devotional is this. Meeting with God requires preparation. God is awesome and perfectly holy. Barging into His presence unprepared is an affront. When the children of Israel were to meet with Him, God commanded them first to take 2 full days to prepare. Once the people were ready, however, God spoke to them with thunder and lightning, with fire and smoke, and the sound of loud trumpets. And I will read Exodus 19, 16 through 25. Exodus 19, 16 through 35. So, is that right? 16 through 25. See, I still have my glasses on and I can't see things right. Okay, so 16 through 25. Then it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there were thunderings and lightnings and a thick cloud on the mountain. And the sound of the trumpet was very loud, so that all the people who were in camp trembled. And Moses brought the people out of the camp to meet with God, and they stood at the foot of the mountain. Now Mount Sinai was completely in smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire. Its smoke ascended like the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mountain quaked greatly. And when the blast of the trumpet sounded long and became louder and louder, Moses spoke, and God answered him by voice. Then the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mountain, and the Lord called Moses to the top of the mountain, and Moses went up. And the Lord said to Moses, "Go down and warn the people, lest they break through to gaze at the Lord, and many of them perish." Lest they break through to gaze at the Lord, and many of them perish. Okay. Also to the priests who come near the Lord, consecrate themselves, lest the Lord break out against them. But Moses said to the Lord, "The people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for you warned us, saying, 'Set bounds around the mountain and consecrate it.'" Then the Lord said to him, "Away, get down, and then come up, you and Aaron with you. But do not let the priest and the people break through to come up to the Lord, lest he break out against them." So Moses went down to the people and spoke to them. And that again is found in Exodus 19, 16 through 25, and you can go back in there and read it for yourself. I kind of stumbled around when I was reading. I tend to do that. Get ahead of myself. Okay, and then the rest of the devotion. It was through the encounter that God revealed such marvelous truths as the Ten Commandments, establishing the standards by which God expected His people to live. You cannot spend day after day in the world without it affecting your mind and will and heart. It doesn't take long to become disorientated to the ways of God. The world has a dulling effect on your spirit sensibilities. God established the Sabbath so His people could take an entire day to refocus on Him and His will. for them after spending 6 days in the world. How do you prepare for your time of worship? It's a good question. How do you prepare for your time of worship? How do you prepare on Saturday for Sunday's service or Tuesday for Wednesday's service? How do you prepare yourself for that, for your mind and your soul and the heart, to get yourself ready to genuinely give God that time? What fills your mind the night before? It's a good question. What fills your mind the night before? Often the last thing you put into your mind at night is still on your mind the next morning. So if we're preparing ourselves to worship God and we're praying about it the night before, which we should be, so that we're, with God the next morning, that should be what's on our mind on Sunday. That should be what's on our mind on Tuesday for Wednesday and Saturday for Sunday is what I'm trying to say. So whatever we put into our mind, we normally are getting up the next morning and thinking about it. So if we're thinking about God and worshiping Him the day before, then how stronger will our worship be on that day? Genuine worship requires spiritual preparation. Yes, it does. Your experiences of worship reflect the spiritual preparation. Prepare yourself now for your next encounter with God. And that's what I was just saying. So when you know you're going to be encountering God, you're going to be in a service, you're going to be worshiping, it's always good to get your mindset ready the day before so that you can 100% be in the presence of God. So I hope this helped you. I hope it touched your heart and spoke to you. And these always do speak to me. There's a lot of direction in the daily devotions that we can, use in our everyday life. So I hope you're enjoying them. Let me know if you are, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.